Hi guys, so welcome back. As you can see, this eye is already primed with the GERARD Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in Fair. And today we're going to be doing a grungy neon look using the Blend Bunny Cosmetics palette Surge. And she said neons for fall, and I couldn't help but agree. So I'm really excited to try this palette out. So let's get started. Alright, let me bring you in nice and close. And we're going to get started on this color called Vinyl. It is a matte black color. And we're going to put that on our outer corner. V. Right in here. And I'm going to keep that pretty close to just the outer corner, not bringing it in too far. And if you have hooded eyes like I do, with not a whole lot of space here, I do try to keep it just a little bit above the hood. That way when you start blending, you'll still see the color there above your hood, but you'll also still have room to blend out the black. And we're gonna go ahead and bring this color over here, but not too far into the inner corner. And the next color we're going to use is this olive green called Locked. I was really excited to use this color. You don't really see a lot of olive greens like this. I'm going to use this made by Mitchell brush. It looks like ME3, but it's just a smaller blending brush. And I'm using the olive green and just patting it on top of that black line. Just starting to establish a bit of a blend there, but mainly focusing on putting down the pigment. And I am using tapping motions to lay down that pigment. Now the shape that I want this eyeshadow to take eventually is more of a V shape, so I want it to go out like this, a little bit pointed. So what I'm doing with Locked as well as I lay down that pigment is I'm going to start taking the brush down, flicking it out so that it'll start to form that shape that I want. Just like tapping and light flicking motions. I'm going to keep the olive green close to the black when you get closer to the inner corner. That way you just have more control of where that green is going and it doesn't get too crazy in there. We are going to go back in and put some more of that black in there, but that'll be later on. Right now I just want to focus on establishing a blend and a shape on the outer portion. Now when you have hooded eyes, you may want to start making it a habit to relax your eye and look at it and see what needs to be done or where pigment is needed to see how it looks with your eye open. Like I see here, it goes a little flat, so I'm just kind of trying to round that out a little bit. Now for that, I'm going to say stop there, and I'm going to take a Morphe M562 and lightly start blending the green edges with the color, let me switch over, the color Alive, which is like a lighter olive green. And just lightly go over those edges, fixing the shape where it needs to be fixed. And I'm also going to start going into the inner corner here with it. It's a smaller blending brush and it's a lighter green, so I have more confidence in the control that it gives me. And that way I know exactly where that eyeshadow is going once I place it down. And I'm going to go now back in with the black vinyl. And we're going to just start packing it back in there. Making it come alive again pretty much. Yeah, just like that. Still keeping that black just on the really outer edge over here. Making that outer corner nice and dark. And now we're going to go ahead and do a cut crease. I do have a little bit more of an in-depth cut crease tutorial on my first video. The volume's a little low there. I'm working on talking a little louder rather than a drawing it out method. I use tapping. And I am actually going to use a white base this time, the GERARD Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in white. My brushes are a little dirty. I have to clean them. Yeah, I used to actually love carving my cut crease out with micellar water. But I don't know, it just took a lot more time for me because I would carve it out and then I would also put base on top of it. So it was just like more work. Let's see, it looks like I didn't go high enough, so that's why it got a little transferred there. No biggie. We'll just go ahead and go over it. My eye's really messing with me today. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit more of Locked and just right on this outer corner here. So next we're going to go ahead, I filmed it and I didn't record, I didn't record me showing it, sorry. But next we're going to start with the color Juicy, which is this darker orange. And I'm putting that on top of the black line here to start blending it out on the lid. Just following the line upward. And this is a Morphe M709. It has a bit of a pointed tip, so it has a little bit more precision here. And just tap that line away here. And this eye base is a wet base, so it'll start to settle in, you know, the folds and the fine lines, which is fine. That's going to happen until you set it with eyeshadow. So until then, just, you know, lightly buff it away. We're gonna start using the neons. The first one we're gonna be working with is Power, which is this neon orange. And I'm going to take it on a Morphe M124, which is pretty much a flat shader brush, and just put it right on top of that dark orange. And we're gonna have that actually go all the way towards the inner corner. And it packs a really nice punch, I like it. I'm not sure how it would look not on a white base, but I definitely used a white base so that it would really stand out. I would usually use white bases for neons or pastels. Now, I don't want there to be like such a sharp line, because then I have to blend that out. So I'm gonna feather it by just going lightly over it like this. Next I'm going to go in with the shade Shocked, which is this neon yellow. And I'm going to use a Morphe M124, which is the same shader brush I used for the orange, or you could use any flat shader brush that you have. I really like the pigment of this color. It's very easy to build. I'm just kind of just tapping it on there and it's sticking, which is very nice. That's nice to experience with neons, just it's sticking where you put it. I just want to pat this on top of that orange line. And I'm actually going to go in with the orange. Pat a little bit on top. Yep, just like that. The cut crease could be sharper, but I like it. In fact, there is a way to make it look sharper. I'm actually going to go in with a pencil brush, thin pencil brush, go in with that olive green Locked, and just kind of trace the line up here. I want to make it a little darker. Yeah, see, it's already popping up a lot more. Maybe even go in with a thin smudger brush if you have one. That's actually what I'm going to change to right now. And just go right over that line. This is a smudger, a Sigma Smudge Brush E21. I'm just going right over it. And then to blend that line out, I'm going to use a small blending brush. Sigma Shader Crease Brush E47. And I'm going to take a Live, which is that light olive green color, and just start blending that out. And to actually blend out, or better diffuse that area, I'm going to take the Morphe M562 and the color Hint. Let me show it to you. And the color Hint, which is this pastel olive green. Very interesting color. And we're just going to pat it right on top to diffuse it. Just like that. And no worries, we'll clean off this area here. Maybe I'll put one of the shimmers in my inner corner. Let me go ahead and put my base on, and then we'll start with the under part here. Hello, I'm back and almost did the under eye while now recording, but luckily I caught myself. But I went ahead and did the other eye really quick. And we're just going to do like a nice smoked out under eye. So I went with a smudger brush and just put vinyl underneath my waterline. And now I'm going to go in with Locked right underneath that. And after Locked, we're going to use Alive, which was that light olive green, and go right underneath that. Now I do want the black to show up a lot, so I'm gonna just like really get in there with black. This has no extra product on it, it's just whatever's left. So now that, you know, I have everything on, I'm gonna go ahead and put lashes, the finishing touches, so lashes and eyeliner on, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. This took me 2 tries. I messed up on the first try, so this took me a really long time to film today. I hope you guys like it. I do, I think it looks awesome. And I'm really excited to keep using this palette. The neons pack a really nice punch, and I really appreciate how they, once you put them on, they stay on. They don't start moving around or dusting away. So I'm really excited about these neons. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or you just want to say hi, feel free to leave a comment down below. Everything I used on my face and my eyes and my lips will be in the description box below. Oh, before I forget, in my waterline I used the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Crossed, and my lashes are Hell Bites Beauty in the style Sleepy Angel. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.